Hi, I'm Seth, and this is my wife, April. We currently are raising 7 children.
Hi, my name's Eli.
Hi, my name's Salome Harba, and I was adopted at the age of 4.
Hello, my name is Ella Hoppe.
Hi, my name is Josiah. I was adopted at the age of 7 months.
Why did we adopt? Seth was adopted when he was an infant, and his dad was adopted when he was a toddler, and actually Seth's grandma grew up in an orphanage. So it was always in the back of our minds. And when I was pregnant with our second child, Elijah, we came to the conclusion that God wanted us to grow our family through adoption with our third child. So we started praying about what do we do, because we know we wanted to adopt, but we didn't know what to do. And shortly after that, we were at church on a Sunday morning, and our pastor got up and started talking about a college student he had met that week that he wanted to get up and speak. And she had lived through a really rough childhood, and as he was talking, I leaned over to Seth, sort of joking, and said, I bet she's from Ukraine, because that was one of the countries we've been talking about adopting from. And right as I finished that, my pastor said, and meet this young woman, she's from Ukraine. And I just burst into tears because it was such an obvious answer to prayer. And so it took us less than a year, I think, to go overseas and get Ella. She was 2.5 when we adopted her. We had asked to adopt a child that had a limb difference, and she was the only kid in the country that was available for us to adopt. So we stayed in country about 3 weeks to be able to adopt her. She was just at the cusp of aging out of the children's home. It would have been a pretty bad experience for her.
This is what happened. So I was born this way, and I'm so thankful that I was born that way. And I'm so excited that I got adopted. I'm so thankful.
So we brought her home and kind of thought our family was done. Unbeknownst to Seth, I started praying that God would continue to grow our family, and the only way that I knew it would be God's will would be if Seth would come to me and say, hey, I think we should adopt again. Because 3 kids seemed like a lot, and to his parents and to him. And so I just started praying that I knew it would be God if Seth would come to me and say, hey, let's adopt again. And so one day, just in the middle of the day, the phone rang, and he was having his lunch, and he said, hey, I was just thinking, when are we gonna adopt again? And before I could even say anything, like my heart dropped, but before I could even speak, he said, wait, what am I talking about? We don't have any money. We aren't around that group of friends that helped us before. I don't even know where we would go. We already have 3 kids. Forget I ever called, and hung up the phone. And so I kind of sat there for a little while thinking, was that my answer to prayer or not? And I waited 2 days and heard the verses from the first chapter of James that speak about, you ask, but you waver and you're tossed about. And I felt very convicted that God had answered my prayer and I hadn't acted upon it. I got scared, and so I went to Seth and I said, listen, this is what's going on. I've been praying for months that you would come to me. And he said, that's so strange. I have no idea why I made that phone call to you, but let's go ahead and start praying about the finances. I'm sure that God will provide. And the next day we got a check from our old homeowners insurance company that covered the beginning of all of the fees for us to adopt Sally and Josiah.
They changed my life forever. Now I can live forever because of Christianity.
And when we got to Ethiopia, we found out that Sally had tuberculosis in her spine that was collapsing her vertebrae. And by the time we got home, she couldn't even sit up straight. The doctors here in the United States rarely saw cases of this because it really just happens in third world countries, and people who get tuberculosis in their spine generally because they're spine rates.
Before I was adopted, I was diagnosed with tuberculosis. Having so, I would have died, and I'm very grateful that the Lord brought me to this family and my family was able to afford the medication and medicines and surgeries so then I could still be alive.
Seth was working in the Coast Guard, and so we did not have a whole lot of money, and that's one of those things about adoption that scares a lot of people is how much it costs, and we just trusted God to provide, and He really did.
To me, it's no different than anything else, just because that's what I've grown up with my entire life. Every couple of years we'd adopt a new kid, and it's just kind of been like that. And so I guess I'd say just nothing else. It's just great. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Adoption.
Adoption
Adoption
is a great option.